just watch. I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurts.
Let me set the stream up. Hold on, Joe. Let me set it. Gotta send it up.
She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just let the team like we knew her. She just let the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. I said,
look at that camera too.
Loser. Wide up. Always coming at the woodwork. Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her Stewart. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, like your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way, way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up by the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just let the team like we ain't knew her. She just let the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need either wait. If you get it to the top of the plate. You wanna run it up, turn it up all night. If the lights went down, get your kip up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn it.
Hold on, Joe. I'm almost done, Joe.
Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy, it make you want bite me. You just want the flavor.
Hey, Joe, you got DJ number?
You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and private dinners just for us two. Yeah, he buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast. Immaculate, loving when he show affection. The balcony, over like she's stretching. And I ain't never out like wrestling. Back on it. Got all these boys mad cause I passed on it. I'm a flop. Come on, baby, spin a bag on it. Yeah, we so extra, feeling like young in the rest. Turn it up all night. If the lights went down, get your kip up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy, it make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ah, shit. The dog ain't gonna be doing no talking. His wife sleeping, yeah. Can't even talk no shit to my dog. Yeah, he probably got me muted. You can mute me, Joe. I'm gonna talk some shit, though. Yeah.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go. On EA
Oh, shit, Joe, what you doing? Oh, man, let me call this man, man. What this man doing, man?
Rules can do for you. We'll be backed up now to start this drive.
I'm good. I'm ready.
But you asleep?
Yeah, I'm
Boy, you stupid as a motherfucker, boy. You want to start over?
good. No, I'm good. I'm ready.
All right, now just say I'm gonna be talking. I know your ass got me on mute though, but all right. Dumb ass nigga sleeping, man. What the fuck wrong with Joe, man?
The Panthers will take their first timeout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going.
That's why you're going to lose. You think so, cool?
Nice first play pickup. Fresh.
Me over there tired. Just got on last night.
He'll drop to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end.
The tight end called that middle, boy.
And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield.
Look at the getting over, boy.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about
that boy taking them tackles. Boy taking that hit stick. Call that shit up. I know you got it on what you call it.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is
slip that boy.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing now from the gun. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 14 and a first down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gun. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And
I think that man tight end going across the middle.
Drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Yeah, that ain't gonna do shit.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Well, if that was a pickup on first or second down, you'd be thrilled. But here on third and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the first down, and it's going to bring up fourth.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's see what we got here.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Oh, Cinnamon, you got to catch that, bro. You can't drop that. Good throw. How do you drop that? You're the best receiver on the game. You ain't supposed to drop that.
Set up a fourth down. The Bears
And it hit you in your hands.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Hey, man, I'm gonna have to call you right back, eh? Hey, how you put? Oh yeah, you got it on conservative. You can't hit stick. Okay, no.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. In motion comes Andrews. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back to throw. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
What, caught? Oh, man, come on, man.
Inside the 15-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. And even 30 yards. Here's a run going left. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking.
Touchdown.
In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll try to run this one in.
And
he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Panthers are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now give on the ground. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points.
Fighting for the goal.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Ain't no way, son. Ain't no way, son.
The offense was
That's
driving
crazy.
ahead
That's
in
the
red
bullshit I be
zone,
talking about.
looking to score.
That's the
Not only does
bullshit I be
defense
talking about
stop
on
them,
this man.
they get the ball back and they improve the field position.
That
with a
nigga
nice
fumbled that bitch
return.
on the 1
And
yard
what a
line.
change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of
Man,
the
get
field.
the
The
fuck
next
outta
thing
here.
you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score. But either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Well, man, know how to cheat,
But
boy.
not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now.
That boy fumbled that bitch on the 1. He go all the way to the 1.
Now a timeout
That boy
for
coughed that
Carolina.
bitch up.
That's going to be their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held them just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. Now a shot here,
Okay.
deep middle.
Oh,
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it.
oh, with 2 people back there.
Xavier Legette.
Boy, that's a damn
Touchdown,
shame for me.
Carolina. On comes Patterson for the PAT.
I still can't believe this man fumbled on the 1 yard line.
Panthers move further out in front.
Big back.
It is
Let's
now
go before
7-2
halftime. Let's go again. Look at the game. Boy, that's a shame, boy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone. 4 touchdowns.
Karen might be bad or something.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Ooh,
That's
right
over
up.
the middle and
Another
intercepted.
24 nothing. Oh, Caleb might get. Nope. Boy, that's a bad shame. That's a turning point of the damn game. That damn fumble, dog. This man fumbled the ball on the 1 yard line. I can't believe this shit.
Joining the party.
That's bullshit, bro.
For a touchdown, Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just
Man,
make their
ain't no
impact
way,
felt
son.
here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going through the air.
I do that. I gotta go for it. No, 24 shit.
Incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play.
I'm gonna change the momentum of the damn game. This nigga really fumble. 1 yard line, dog. It would have been 10-7.
Really hard for this slant route to get completed when the ball's thrown so far behind him.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance.
Had to go for it, though. Down by 2 minutes.
But not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere, and that's exactly what the defense was able to
Joe never
force
turns
here
the ball
by
over. Laugh out loud.
Great job there.
Didn't know how to play good offense, good consistent offense. That's why you don't turn that bitch over.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game
you're supposed to be on that. That man is not supposed to beat you to the corner. He's supposed to be on that. Well, I mean, he didn't catch it still. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that happened.
Frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame him.
He's supposed to be on that.
For 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
That should kill the morale, momentum, and everything.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the
He fumbled too much. He always fumbled.
The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Then I thought they were going to make you a superstar X. Like, yeah, right. Not fumbling the ball like that.
Handoff here, up the middle. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind?
Weighing on his ass a lot.
To attack
You
that
hear
hole
me?
like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On third down, it's Williams.
Oh my God! Now you're not even getting out of the what you call it, bro.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down as this defense can't come up.
I don't know if I can trust him not to fumble the ball no more, bro. I don't trust that dude at all. He fumbled too much, man.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
Ah, you overthrown. You got to connect on that, kill it. It's over.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it. Because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
Come on, man. Let's at least have some pride.
They've connected on this
Well,
drive. 19 yards
your
out
ass,
of
man.
this
Fumble
one.
the ball.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Williams.
Oh, man. Come touch that boy. Ooh, that boy. Call that boy. Pick that boy. Jump on that boy. Head. Say the boy I should do it too. Let me give Roman a try. Yeah, this one right here bad. It's bad. That's bad football.
Positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks. In motion comes Andrews. Right back to him on 1st down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw.
Ooh, should have can't pick that up, boy.
At least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one.
Dude, how do you glitch and you're supposed to be on it? What are you doing? You're supposed to be covering it.
Inside the 40-yard line.
How you going one way and then stop and just go the other way? That doesn't make sense. How do you do that? You're supposed to be on it.
Yards after the catch. And this is a great example of why, if you can deliver an accurate pass on the move with the speed and the elusiveness of some of these guys in the league, it is a handful in the open field for the defense to tackle.
And that is going to do it for this third. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
No pressure. No nothing. Switch again. Somebody gonna be wide open. Probably dude going to that corner.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got now.
Man, look at this.
He has lost the football, but this is taken in by a teammate. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams.
Fuck it, man. He got that
He's gonna
song.
try it here again.
We're the only person that come to play today, man. Nobody else don't want to play.
Exactly put my finger on it, but it just
Running
seems
back,
like
you
this
gonna fumble the
entire
ball.
game, like this passing game and this quarterback
Well,
specifically.
can't really fall kill. I don't
they've
think I
just
threw no.
been
Well, I think I
off,
threw
and
one pick.
whether it's missing these
But he ain't played
shots
too bad.
downfield like he
Shit, I
did
just played
there,
bad in
or just
general. Everybody played bad.
underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and
We just throwing this
I
bitch
think
to
it's a big
zero
part
every
of the
time.
reason
Fuck.
they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
We gonna throw that bitch to zero every time from now on.
That's going to be incomplete.
Really not
Well,
that.
it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
Get it to zero every
They don't
time.
find themselves
Only
having
person that
any
won't
chance
play.
of getting back into this
Get it to
game
zero.
and
Get the
winning
ball to
this one.
zero.
He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams.
Ooh, that boy went underneath that.
Quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Up the middle they go.
Yeah,
He'll
fumble,
manage
man.
only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. To the left side, he's got Komet. A gain there of 11. good for a Bears first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to
Fucking
end
guard
the
is Zero,
game on a
man.
positive note.
Zero gonna catch that bitch every time.
Sometimes that defense
He could be a bad Madden player, but Zero gonna get in his end. Nobody else.
Going
Watch he
back
get
in
his
the
stupid ass hit,
backfield.
stick and fumble. Uh-oh, check him out. He redeemed himself. Too late now. Fuck, you wanna run the ball now? We down 30 now.
First tie today. Touchdown, Bears. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw.
Dude, what are you doing? Like, how are you, why are you in the zone and then you're not reacting to the man coming across the field? You just sit there. That's crazy, man. How are you doing?
I like a little bit of this
You supposed to be
risk-taking
sitting
when you
there.
put yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter. Conservative
Like, how you
wisdom
not
says,
react to
just
that?
punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But
Good
now
one.
after going for it
Ah,
on
we didn't get it
fourth down
out.
and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
In motion comes Andrews.
Yeah. Come on, man. Tackle
Gonna
him.
have to eat this one as down he goes. In motion comes Andrews. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick
You got
this
to go
one
down
away.
there and score again.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Special teams has
Oh, my goodness.
recovery.
What a fair catch.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that
Oh.
the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
They face second down and 7. handoff running right. And the Panthers are
touchdown.
going to have a first and goal coming up. They
score.
try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Cook. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend
Go out to your ass and play off
here in
again.
the final minute of
Some
play.
bullshit.
Patterson now to add the
Fumble
extra
it.
point.
Man, that fumble killed me. I didn't do
The
that.
kick is good. And the Panthers stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
We're going to score again. Fuck that.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun,
Oh,
it's
score again.
Williams.
Cinema going to score that bitch again. He going to get that bitch. He going to get that bitch every. He going to get that bitch every. What you call it?
Staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Williams.
That bitch going to him, dog. He getting that bitch
Shot
every
down the
time.
field.
He's scoring.
And they're gonna move
Hate to play like that because I can play like that. Throw that bitch to him every fucking time. Yeah.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Every time, dog.
Who else?
Every fucking time, dog. Throw him the ball every time if I want
And
to.
this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
You have
Game
no
of
choice.
joke.
You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's a handoff to Cook. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be taken down.
I don't know it's a change, but you can't hold me down.
And they'll stop it
Oh,
with
they loving on me,
13 seconds left to
baby.
play. Once again, it's Cook.
Big boy should have pummeled that boy.
Short pickup to the 25.
And you're loving on me, baby.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
Good game, dog. That dumbass fumble, boy. Psh. That dude, son, I can't trust that dude, man. That dude fumble every time, son.
So that'll just
Every
about
time we
do it
play,
for
he
Greg
fumbled.
Olsen. And our
Just throw the ball to
entire
cinema
team
against you the whole
would like
game,
to
son. I'm gonna just do that the whole
Watching
time.
the
I don't be wanting to do that,
NFL
but I'm gonna just do it the whole game.
For more, log on to easports.com.
when we meet in the playoffs, he gonna damn sure try. He gonna get that bitch every time too, cause he don't. Well, I mean, he did miss a ball on the drive though. That first drive, that comeback route hit him in his hands. He dropped it. But other than that, the boy catch everything, man. Yeah. But good game, dog. Go get you some rest. All right, man.
Fresh out the.
I'll be seeing Joe again in the playoffs, as always. And they always knock me out of the playoffs. Yeah. The next game is going to be destruction. I'm going to beat the shit out of whoever I play next, as always. He just got my number. He like, 5 and might be 6 and 2. Yeah. Tell them we out.